Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. So what's going on today?
I am going to do a little cooking show. It's
Yeah.
Cooking with Bree Olson, and I'm
Okay.
going to be making my favorite dish, hot chicken.
Hot chicken. So we're
Yes.
gonna have this recipe up there and everything?
Yes, we are going to put the recipe on the website along with the beautiful video for you to view.
Alright, so this is your favorite recipe?
This is
Okay,
my very
and
favorite.
this is, you guarantee it's gonna be good, right?
Yes, I do.
Alright, well why don't you tell us how to make it?
Okay, we have the hot sauce here. We have the butter. We have some seasoning blend. We have a lot of chicken breasts, as you can see. We have large potatoes, and we have two different types of onions, yellow and white, to give it a little bit of variety. And I'd say this feeds about 7 or 8 people, actually, probably. But the reason I make so much is because I like to eat it for 4 or 5 days straight.
So it makes more for about 20 people probably. So you have 2 pans over
I
here.
do. I have 2 pans, and I'm ready to fill them with food.
So if we were making it for regular dinner, it might be something like 1 hot sauce and 1 regular tub of butter.
Maybe. I've never tried making less, so I don't know. This is the way I was shown to make it, so I've just
Okay.
always made it this way.
We'll figure out how to proportionalize it for everybody.
While we're talking, I'm going to start cutting potatoes because
Okay.
this takes a while. I like to cut them in bigger chunks because when they're in the oven for about 3 to 4 hours, so you want to make sure that they don't become real mushy, so you still want to make sure they're big enough pieces to where they won't do that. So I'm just going to cut really large slices and then cut those slices in half.
Do people think you're a good cook?
All my friends come over. I have friends, family, I mean my parents and my aunts and uncles. Everyone's very impressed with my cooking. So,
Your cooking's
been good.
very Midwest cooking.
as you can see, it's not very healthy, but it's really good.
It looks somewhat healthy except for that big vat
Tub
of
of butter.
Tub of butter.
Yeah. Well, I don't know with these potatoes, all that starch. I think some of the California girls would take a run for it. Me, on the other hand, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of meat on the bones.
That's right.
Yep. So we're gonna cut these all up. Get all these ingredients
Now, what
mixed
makes
together.
a good side dish for this, or this is pretty much the whole
No,
meal?
this is it. This is, I just eat it with this, but it is kind of hot, and I don't really like any hot foods. But this dish particularly, I really love it, and I always drink it with milk. Like just like hot Cheetos or any type of hot chips, I always drink it with milk. My taste sensories just can't handle it, I guess. I have to have a mixture of both. So that milk really calms it down and makes it more bearable. But it's so tasty, I can't help it.
Now, how long do you have to cook it?
3 to 4 hours, it
3 to 4
really
hours.
depends. It's something that you have to check up on and watch out for.
And what about the temperature of the oven?
I leave it at about 375.
Okay.
Yeah, about 375.
Do you have to preheat the oven?
Yep, yeah, we do. Should we start preheating that now?
Probably should, yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. Bake. That looks good.
375.
All right, and then just
Yeah, that's good. And then bake.
bake again.
There
All
we
right.
go.
Why does it say 250 now?
Because it's going to go up in heat. Ooh.
Oh, it's doing something in there.
Yes, it
It's
is.
getting ready. All right, sweet. Well, that's good. And I mean, this is a fun dish, and you still over the rest of it. And it's something that it doesn't have to be perfect. You know, like these potatoes, you can cut them in whatever direction that you want to. And it's very basic ingredients. I mean, we have hot sauce 1, butter 2, a little bit of seasoning 3, chicken 4, potatoes 5, and onions 6. So this is a 6-ingredient dish.
Very good. Where did you learn it?
From my ex-girlfriend.
Yeah?
Yeah. Actually, I hate giving her credit, but I have to give her credit for this one.
Do you add anything to it, or cook it pretty much the way you learned it?
Just the seasoning. I put a little bit of seasoning in it. That's about it. Other than that, I left it as so perfect. You know, you really don't need anything else. So.
Well, we're going to call it Bree's Hot Chicken.
Yep.
Now, if you were just cooking for a couple people, you would have been done cooking potatoes, but you do have a lot of potatoes there.
I do. I have a lot of potatoes here, and
you like them big and chunky like that.
I do. Well, like I said, it's better for the cooking when you cook it that way.
Yeah.
So it just ensures that all the potatoes will get cooked evenly through, and that it won't be like mashed potatoes by the time they come out. If you cook them too fine, then that's what it would come out as. So I'm moving the potatoes over. As you can see, I cut them all up. So now we're going to start doing the onions. What I like to do, I really like variety with the onions. Like I said before, I have the white and yellow. Not only that, I'm going to dice one whole onion together. I have them cut in twos here. And then I'm going to dice the other ones in more longer pieces. So I really love onions. Onions are one of my favorite things. I put it in almost all of my dishes. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. These are gonna be the more finely cut ones.
That's a regular onion, or is it a white onion?
This one.
So you have one white onion and one yellow onion?
This one is, this one's white. This is white, and this is yellow. Now you can't tell once you've opened them up. It's only the skin that you can really tell.
So it's kind of like what we call a rough chop.
Yeah, I just kind of
dice it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Little pieces.
You know, like I said, this is I just kind of freelance everything, I guess. I'm just a freelance cooker. I mean, sometimes, I forget what I was making for my friends the other night, but I was making something for them, and they're like, how many times have you made this? I'm like, actually, I've never made this before. I'm just kind of winging it. And they were really surprised because I was just so certain about everything that I was doing, and I'm just going through and cutting everything up, and they're like, oh my gosh, how do you? I'm like, I just, freelance it. I don't know. Just whatever looks good. I just start throwing shit together. And
what's the best thing you ever put together on the fly?
Oh goodness.
From scratch.